because emotional participation in the correct polarity will decloak you from holding on emotions, including with yourself. Let me give you an example of self-emotional participation in the positive area. You know, sometimes you have a talk with yourself, and that is going to open up this emotional participation of pretty much yourself understanding your own emotions, which normally we don't stop to try to do it. And most times we see it from the negative side, which means we really don't understand shit. We really don't understand what's going on with us. Why? Because we're not giving ourselves the time to understand and ask ourselves the question, why am I feeling this way? And then convert that emotion into an understanding, more rational, getting into that understanding and figure out, and have a response to that. This is happening to me because I feel like this, because this is what happened. Now I understand this, so pretty much I might be ready to keep moving forward instead of just being trapped in that emotional participation. In less words, emotional participation divided into the negative or bad, the good one or positive. Everything has polarity. Everything has polarity. The trap is the emotional participation negative that is getting you into being reactive. Reactive again with other people, reactive with yourself. Is this making sense, children of the manifestors? Now let's go into the dangerous part. Yes, there is a dangerous part about the emotional participation. The dangerous part about the emotional participation is that emotional participation, especially the negative one, sorry about that, there's a mosquito bothering me all day and I cannot get it. Probably need to focus in that. But not now, I'm focusing in emotional participation. I just reacted emotionally. It's stealing my time, it's stealing my focus. Do you see what emotional participation does to you? It's a reaction towards something. Thank you, mosquito. Towards something, sorry about that. Towards something that will steal your peace, steal your energy. Emotional participation will become a rumination, intrusive thoughts and thinking that will create emotions that will drain your energy. Is this making sense? Why I'm saying this is because a lot of people don't take into consideration that when you want to manifest, you really start redirecting your power into your manifestations instead of your emotional participations that you're having, because that's what I said is a participation, means that you are acting towards something and you're putting your energy and you're wasting your energy. So don't waste your energy. You need to start catching yourself up in what type of emotional participation you're going to have. Let me give you another example. If there is someone in your life that makes you participate in a way that is emotionally, that is negative, you need to catch yourself right there, right away, to become conscious that you're about to waste all the power of the things that you want to achieve. You're going to waste it. Just waste it. Put it on the trash by participating with that person. Trust me, I know this one. I've been participating my entire life with people that they just make me feel like crap. after I wasted all my time. It was times in my life that I wish that the spaceship just pick me up and get me out of here, because I feel so bad of participating that it was very heavy, and all my power that I supposed to put into my manifestations, into my desires, into my goals, it went to the trash. And you need to become a master of how to shift this into the correct thing for yourself, which is not necessarily shift emotional participation from bad to good. No, I will tell you how you shift it. Good emotional participation is just different than bad emotional participation. But that good emotional participation is not the key to stop this one. I will give you the key. Yes, I'm going to give you the key. See, now, what is the thing that is going to help you to don't waste your energy? Because emotional participation equals drain your energy, especially, of course, in the bad emotional participation. In the good emotional participation, it's not about draining your energy. It's actually building up a rapport, building up something between you and yourself or somebody else to come into harmony. So which means it will create more energy. But again, that good emotional participation will not help you fully to stop. There is something else that we're going to know today, how we're going to stop emotional participation. But before we go there, I need you to start putting on the chat, I need you to start identifying either people or situations that you normally can see yourself participating in the negative emotional participation. Go ahead and start identifying. You need to identify these things. For example, you have a family member that you get very often into this negative emotional participation, into bad emotional participation, that at the end you end up drained from that. You know, just like Jesus Christ, can we have a good time at some point? Put it right there. You don't have to put the name of the family member if you don't want, or your friend, or your significant other, or your other significant, whatever significant number of significance you have, it doesn't really matter.